So what a great little place in Port Rush, little motorhomes kind of service area. £12 for 24 hours, and that actually did include fresh drinking water, somewhere to dump our black waste. So quiet. There was big dustbins there as well, and obviously being used by quite a few other camper vanners. There was a few people there last night, but like I say, I mean, it was really quiet. Everyone was really respectful. But yeah, what a great little stopover. Would really suggest it. Well worth the 12 quid, to be honest.
So we've just got to wash it in because there's a Revolution laundry here. We got some auto gas, but Steph cleaning the van. I think if you put a gun on the end of anything, you make it fun to use. So yeah, you can tell this is a new van for us because to wash it after like 3 weeks. It used to be like Christmas maybe if it was lucky before. So Steph thinks she's spotted a seal over there, so we're trying to get a better look at that at the moment. But this is the beach right next to where we parked up tonight, so we've just had a quick check. You're not allowed to camp on the dunes or the beach itself, but there doesn't seem to be any restrictions to the car park, so that's great news. And we've got this lovely little beach right next to where we're parked up. Good news is we've head into the Wild Atlantic Way now, so this is mainly the main reason we came to Ireland, really. Although, if I'm being honest, the north coast, the Causeway coast, has been absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, there's quite a bit for the Wild Atlantic Way to live up to, I think.
So as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful morning here in Inishowen Head. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly, probably did. Oh, what a quiet night we had. There's no one else in the car park, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This place is idyllic. It's just this gorgeous little sandy cove. Might have gone for a paddle this morning. Got in up to my ankles. Oh my god. Bit of a shame though, because the water is so clear. So me and Chilly have already been out for a little wander along the beach. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. So I think we might stay here another night. Is too gorgeous just for one night. And here's our little setup in the corner of the car park. Got the old solar panel out, sucking up the sun, giving us some electric for Breaking Bad later on. Nearly at the end of the season. A drinking water tap here as well. We run out of water. How awesome is that? So we managed to lose Chilly's Kong. If you don't know what a Kong is, this is what it is. It's for dogs. You put food inside of it and it takes them hours to get it out. Well, it takes hours if you're Chilly's size, and there's a bit of cheese in there at the moment, Chilly's fave. Yeah, we lost it, so we couldn't find it for about a week, which you wouldn't think was possible in a van this size. Maybe in a house, yes, but not in a van. So Chilly was scraping away at my the edge of my mattress this morning, and it was just under here. So Chilly found it with her tiny little nose. So she was very excited then. Very excited, weren't you, to find your Kong? You were? Yeah, you were very excited. Your Kong Kong? For your Kong Kong? Oh, so me and Chilly have just taken a walk up to Inishowen Head, or Inishowen Point, not sure which. It was all uphill the whole way up here, just a road walk really, but the views are amazing. Chris is chilling out in the van, but yeah, look at these views. There's some sort of old war battery type effort behind me. I'm sure Chris will be more interested in that than I am. Oh God, it is gorgeous up here. Oh, it's just that gorgeous breeze coming off the sea.
So, a bit boring. Earlier we had to go shopping, but it's been a few days, so that wasn't so bad. But we've just pulled up in this amazing place. This is Marlin Head, and this area is the most northerly point of Northern Ireland, apparently. Or island, sorry. So we've had a couple of pretty impressive places to stay over so far on this trip, but this one might just take the biscuit, I think. So we're just a couple of kilometres from Marlin Head, which is the most northerly point of Ireland, and we've just pulled into this parking area, which apparently you can stay in overnight. There's no signs or anything up, and we know other people have used it. It is absolutely stunning here. What a view. Yeah, so tomorrow's breakfast view even better than the last one, I think. Fantastic. So we just had about to have a bit of lunch in this beautiful spot, Steph, just some leftovers from last night. Good chilli that was. But we were just saying, we went shopping earlier, and some things in Ireland, so we're in the Republic of Ireland again now, are dirt cheap. So things like vegetables and stuff, they are so cheap, honestly. But then you get to things like alcohol, processed foods, bread, cereal, they are hellish expensive.
Never mind all that, look at this awesome lunch we've got going on. Leftover chilli, vegetable chilli from last night. Lots of salad, coleslaw, good old mayonnaise, garlic mayonnaise.
The most expensive garlic mayonnaise on earth.
Well, they only had one garlic mayonnaise, so I had to get it.
So after an absolutely gorgeous night last night, it's so peaceful and quiet over in our little spot just a couple of miles down the road. We've returned to Marlin Head now. We're going to walk to the head. Nice little brisk walk this morning. It's quite chilly actually, but the weather's clear again, so that's quite nice. So we're going to get our walk up the way. Steph's birthday today. Not doing anything too much today, but we're hoping she's going to do something cool a little bit later in the trip when we hit the west coast. So.
Oh, so celebrating my birthday today, doing a lovely walk up here, the furthest northerly part of Ireland. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just got to the top bit here and there's some really nice views.
Donegal, absolutely gorgeous. Cooking up Steph a nice birthday meal tonight. Some chicken kebabs, some couscous, which is going to have that lovely stuff going in there. But how nice is it to have a kitchen with a view? This is our life, man. Seriously.
So this is where we spent the night last night. We're just next to a river here. Apparently over this footbridge you can walk across the dunes to the beach. So Chris is still asleep, So me and Chili are going to go and have a look, see what's over there. That's a pretty nice beach. Just amazing to wake up, you know, in that little area next to the river there, walk across a relatively short area of dunes, and then to come across this. Oh, I only wish that I had my wetsuit. Look at that tail up. Wawa's loving life at the moment. She's happy now the sun's out, and she's getting back to her normal self. And if she's happy, I'm happy. Actually quite chilly. It hasn't really had a chance to warm up yet, but nevertheless, oh god, what an amazing morning. This is what van life is all about, isn't it? Yeah, so we're just somewhere down from a place called Vanlife, and the beach over the dunes there is called Pollen Strand. Sorry, I probably haven't pronounced either of those properly. So really, I mean, all you've got here essentially is an overnight parking spot. There's no bins, you know, there's no water or anything like that, but it is a really quiet, peaceful night during the night. During the day, there's quite a few people turning up because it's a nice place for obviously dog walking. A lot of people walking over the dunes there to the beach, but we didn't hear any noise at all last night. It was lovely and peaceful. So yeah, really good stopover, but maybe not the place for you if you need facilities.
So just taking a slight detour across to the Gap of Mamor, and it is absolutely beautiful up here. We've got an interesting road to drive up in a minute, but the van's done really well so far, so no complaints. But yeah, what a beautiful place to just stop and give the engine a rest. So we're here, as you can see behind me, at the Inishowen tourist office in Buncrana, and the reason for that is they have camper van parking behind that you can use to stop overnight and visit the town. So actually it was a bit busy back in the town, so we took advantage of the facilities were there. We managed to get rid of quite a lot of our rubbish, and also there was a toilet waste disposal point, which was excellent. But we've come a couple of miles down further along now to a place called Inch Island, and there's dedicated parking for motorhomes in this car park, which is great. So we're going to pop and stay here overnight. I think it's lovely and quiet, lots of birds out there, so Steph will be I'm sure on the binoculars now. So I think this definitely qualifies as a car park with a view. Just down there you can see the causeway to Inch Island, which is where we stayed last night. And actually you can see vans parked up in the car park we were on, so yeah, wow, what a beautiful place to visit up here. So this is the Grianan of Eilich, I'm hoping I said that right, and it's a an Iron Age ring fort, so I'm gonna have a good look around. So this is the hill fort. It's pretty cool. It was rebuilt apparently, or partially rebuilt in the 19th century, or reconstructed, perhaps is the best word. Apparently it was the ancient seat of the O'Neill dynasty, who ruled this part of Ireland for many, many generations. So that was well worth the detour. Like a solid piece of fairly ancient Irish history, matched with maybe the most stunning viewpoint we've seen in Ireland so far. So massive shout out here to Donaghy Motorhomes in Letterkenny. So Steph had spotted on one of the apps that we use, search for sites, that these guys do have got motorhome facilities, which makes sense. It's a motorhome dealership. The people in there are absolutely lovely. We've just parked up here. We're not actually going to stay, but you can actually stay here. There's 2 electric hookups. There's no charge for staying on site if you want to do that, but they just ask that you make like a donation to charity if you do stay overnight. What an amazing service. What a lesson that can be learned maybe by some of those motorhome providers back in the UK as well. So we're at another free park up tonight, after getting our water sorted out and our toilet waste in the motorhome stop over in the dealership in Letterkenny, which was great. We've come all the way around Inch Island, which is where we were yesterday, and that's it in the distance there, and we're in Rathmullen now. So I'm just gonna have a wander around, because it's occurred to me though, I've been in Ireland for nearly 3 weeks now. I think it's 3 weeks tomorrow. I haven't been to a pub yet, so I'm gonna just go and see if I can hunt down a pint of Guinness. So just a sneak preview there of what's coming up in a couple of weeks. We're very much on the Wild Atlantic Way now and having a great time. Thanks very much for watching the 3rd episode of our island trip. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have any comments or any suggestions, we'd love to hear them. Thanks very much for watching again.